Okay, I got my coffee and we're gonna head out, but let me just show you in case you want to come here. Hotel Ueno Zoo, highly recommend it. So we're gonna go to the museums and the park. We're gonna start at Ueno Park, and it is just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I can't wait to show you. All right, let's go. Cheers. I've stayed in many different areas of Tokyo, and I definitely prefer Ueno the best because of how nice it is to wake up here. There's so much to do here, including the Ueno Zoo, the park, the museums, the shrines, the pond, and all within close walking distance to a central train station and even close proximity to night markets, shopping malls, and tons of hotel options. So we're approaching the park and the pond, but first I want to show you this beautiful shrine behind me. So this part is where you clean your hands before you enter the temple and the shrines. And I'm definitely trying to be respectful, so I'm whispering here. While there are many shrines to visit in Ueno, I particularly liked this one because of the torii gates. These torii gates create a mesmerizing tunnel-like pathway that lead to the main worship center. Because this shrine is dedicated to the god of fertility, Inari, many come here to pray for love, children, and marriage. I definitely recommend visiting this shrine, called Hanazono Inari, Hanazono meaning flower garden. Okay, so if you continue up this way, that's more of the park, but I'm gonna take you down and into the pond. Not into the pond. Also, side note, Tokyo, Japan in general, does not have trash cans. No trash cans anywhere. Well, public trash cans. If you have trash, you carry it around with you. So be prepared for this. It's part of the culture. It's what makes Japan so beautiful because there's no litter like anywhere, which is beautiful. It's just that everyone takes care of their own things. Like everyone is so accountable and responsible for their own being, and has a very big like emphasis on the whole. Here, nothing's about ego, so it's very much if you have trash, you take it home because you have to do your part. So that's something that I love, but I don't love carrying around a cup. Should have thought of that. If you were to continue down the street, you would find a bustling city life, which is so hard to believe because of the juxtaposition of how peaceful everything is here. What may be even harder to believe is if you keep walking about 30 minutes down that same street, you would end up in Akihabara, which is known as Electric Town, with the latest technology and electronics everywhere. Oh no! I saw these water lilies months ago and they were so big and luscious and green, and now they're kind of dead. I guess that's what happens during winter. Well, actually, something that's really cool that I learned about trees is that they're actually the strongest in winter because it appears that they're losing their leaves. It appears that they would be the weakest, but they're not. They actually send all of their power, their energy down into their roots, into the base. So they're even stronger than normal, which is something that really fascinated me. Can't always judge things by what they look like, and yeah, we are nature in itself. So, ooh, this smells good. What is this? Every time that I've walked by the pond, I've seen the same vendor selling his same items, and I've even seen some days there are multiple vendors selling various items. One day I even walked by and they were having a huge festival for National Pet Day, which was so beautiful. There were so many vendors and a lot of dancing and singing. This is another reason why I love Ueno, because you can just be waking up like it's a normal day, but there will be some random festival with tons of different street foods and dancing, and it just makes the day that much better. I was really hoping to show you these big, luscious, huge water lilies, but I think I have clips, so I'll cut to them if possible right here. Also, I was calling these lilies, but they're actually lotuses, which I should have known because of the spiritual significance. The lotus is often used as a symbol of purity and spiritual awakening because of its unique growth pattern. It emerges from muddy or murky water but blooms above the surface, untouched by the impurities below. This ability to thrive in challenging environments has also positioned them as a symbol of resilience and strength. It has also led to an association with rebirth and transformation because of the metaphorical spiritual journey of moving from dark to light. Because of this, the Buddha is often depicted sitting or standing on a lotus flower, representing his transcendence over the suffering and impurities of the material world. So this smoke bath behind me is supposed to remove impurities as you enter up into the temple, and a lot of people take it and do smoke baths, and I'm gonna go do that because it's supposed to remove impurities, make you smarter, sharper, and yeah, let's go do it. Feel good about it. This temple, known as Bentendo Temple or Benton Hall, is dedicated to Benzai Ten, the goddess of knowledge, art, and beauty. It is particularly known for its cherry blossom festival in the spring. Something that's really fun to do while visiting any temple is pulling your fortune, and this temple actually has a bunch of different boxes for different languages. So luckily there's one for English, and I'm gonna go make a donation and pull my fortune and see what's up with my life. If you're at the temple and you pull a bad fortune, what you're supposed to do is take it, fold it up, and tie it along this wall so that you can let the temple cleanse your fortune and you don't take your bad fortune home with you. So luckily I didn't pull a bad fortune. It's really cool in Japan because you would think that the houses and the communities and the parks are located outside of the cities, but actually they're really integrated and it makes it really enjoyable. And I can only imagine working here, being in one of these high rises and needing a break and just going for a walk in the park and relaxing if you were stressed out in the middle of the day or something. So I really love that, and it probably contributes to the Zen culture that is so prevalent here. Oh my gosh, so pretty. She said I could take her picture. Wow. Okay, so currently we're here at this pond, and if I were you, arigato. Arigato gozaimasu. So currently we are here at this pond, and if I were you, I would stop at the station and get Tea's Tan Tan. I'll link it here. But they have such good ramen and gyoza, vegan. It's all vegan, and they're in some of the local train stations. So I would come into Ueno Station, and then I would go through and explore the park and the National Museum, check out this little waterfall right here, and then make your way around and maybe end your day at this pond. Another exciting thing to do here in the pond is to go guys cracking me up, is to go explore on a little rowboat or in one of those paddle boats, like the duck goose ones. Anyway, so I'm gonna take you up into the park and we're gonna go explore the National Museum. And then, yeah, I think we'll do inside of the National Museum tomorrow and then go eat right now.